you know, I've got a really good idea.
What's that, mate?
Two men in their 40s or close to their 40s ride around London on line bikes talking about ideas. What do you think?
It's a really good idea.
I know.
Hello, all of you wonderful people. Welcome back to Joyride. This is episode 6. We're 4 away from clocking it, from just being, you know, part of the 1%. Was it 1% or 5%? I can't remember. Anyway,
1%,
waffling. 1%, part of the 1% club. What we're going to be talking about today is something that, well, one of the reasons why we actually started this podcast, and that's where do ideas come from, and the importance of ideas being really shit. Because there's a lot of ideas, and I've always loved the saying, ideas are like arseholes. Everybody's got one.
Everybody's got one.
Yeah.
It's the same saying. In fact, that saying is everyone's got an opinion. You got the saying wrong. Opinions are like arseholes, and everyone's got one.
No,
is the
someone just
saying.
repackaged the saying. But anyway.
And if you want to hear about opinions, listen to our last episode, episode 5, where we talk about opinions and collaboration.
Yes, we do.
Call back, baby.
The reason why we got thinking about doing an ideas podcast is because we actually had an idea come up from, I think it was episode 3, it was episode 4. We was talking about our dream jobs, right? And we started talking about Westerns. And that would be our dream job. And that was just a spur of the moment bit where I said, what's your dream job? Because I love this. You said, I love Westerns, Yellowstone.
No, you said you love Westerns, and yeah.
I said I like Westerns, but you said you was bang into Westerns, whatever. So we...
I'd love to shoot a Western.
So that got me thinking, what would a UK Western look like? And again, this is just in the idea phase at the minute, but I went away and shown it to Ben, the beginning of an idea about a UK kind of Western, because why not? And that's what ideas, that's where your ideas come good and ideas come bad, because I mean, me and Ben have an ideas page of sketches, and every time we come up with an idea, I stick it into a document. I think there might be 1,000 ideas in that document. But only...
Full of ideas.
Only like 10 of them are ever going to get made. But you need the ideas, right?
Yeah.
We need ideas to... Every single thing that becomes a reality started out as someone's big, bright idea.
Yeah. Or not even a big, bright idea. Like a little... Like an insignificant, like, oh, that's a good idea. Or that's a shit idea. Like Pierre, right? The concept of Pierre, right, was given to us by a fucking moron who said this could not be funny. That was someone said, oh, I've had an idea for a TV show, but you could never make it funny. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Pierre episode 2.
So this one's just come through mail DOA. He was found by the canal. And was everything all right?
We can't.
Why not?
I nearly lost my fucking job the last time we brought him in, remember?
Yeah, Sarge, but he's the best there is, he's the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Why?
You've changed your tune since last time, ain't you?
Yeah, because I got to see him in person. His work's majestic.
I'm glad you have a fond memory of it, because that's all it'll ever be.
What's changed? You are the guy that wouldn't just go the extra mile for a case like this, you'd go the extra 6.
Look, when your livelihood's threatened, even if the outcome is positive, you just get to wondering what's the point.
The point? What's the point? The point is that you told me to never ever give up on something that I believe in. Sorry if I'm out of line when I say this, but you need to stop sitting in your car feeling sorry for yourself, trying to solve it all on your own. And just call him in.
So what's the hold up? Why isn't this bloke out there trying to find my kid?
See, the thing is, he doesn't work for us. And, well, he isn't actually allowed to work with us.
But you said he's the best there is.
He is. But his methods are extremely unorthodox.
What do you mean?
Well, for starters, he doesn't check the evidence. Or the backstory. Who else might be involved? Eyewitness statements. Or any of that.
Well, why?
Well, he uses his senses.
Senses?
Yeah, his senses. He's what we call an NPP, which means that he can easily get into the minds of anyone who might want to harm children.
Sorry, a what?
An NPP.
An NP what?
It stands for non-practicing paedophile.
You what?
All right, calm down.
Calm down. Calm down! My kid's gone missing. And you're telling me you're going to use a nonce to help try and find him?
He's not a nonce. He is non-practicing.
Oh, well, that's just smashing then. And what colour on the flag is that?
Trust me, mate. I used to think exactly the same thing. But Pierre's different. He doesn't act on his impulses. He's completely safe.
Safe? You're telling me a bloke that wants to fuck kids, but doesn't, is safe?
What if it works?
What?
What if it works? Does it matter? These two police officers are telling us that he helps find kids. As long as he don't try any funny shit. What's the big deal if it helps bring home our baby?
Really? You're okay with this?
Yeah, if he helps. Yeah.
I want you to understand this very clearly. If he touches my kid, I will fucking kill him. And I'll kill you too.
He's outside if you want to meet him.
Are you sure he's non-practicing? It looks to me like he's filling his boots with...
He's fine. He's on the trail.
I've got this end.
Allez, d'accord.
Why does he have to sniff everything?
Nonsense. I'm worried, Harry.
What's that?
Well, this. It's just a tip-off. I mean, they might not have been within a mile of this place.
Well, you were the one who wanted to bring him in the first place.
I know, I think I just got a bit carried away.
Don't lose faith. I think he needs another noseful.
Yeah. Like last time.
It always works. It always works.
Terence, this way! Go! Go! I feel them. They are close. This perpetrator is preparing for penetration. Come on! Where is the child?
At his nan's, not in the house, as requested.
Merci. Helps me stay non-practicing, you know?
Yeah. Probably better to be a NPP than just a P, right?
Oui.
Honestly, we just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you to all of you for helping bring our baby back home to us.
Yeah. I gotta admit, I thought it was some kind of sick joke at the start, but I was wrong. You're a genius. Thank you.
I will say it once more, like I have said 1,000 times before. You're not the first. And you certainly will not be the last.
You can't tell anyone about Pierre, though. No friends, no family, no one. This stays our little secret.
Blimey. You sound more like a nonce than Pierre.
That was fucking funny, right? Just as funny as the first one.
I think it was.
That's the reason we went to that is because people think like an idea can be shit in the wrong person's hands.
Yes.
Right? An idea is just an idea. It's nothing until someone makes it or does something with it. So
Yeah.
we have ideas all day long. Like this is we're talking about me and Michael here, and we tell each other every idea, and 9 times out of 10 they go nowhere, or they're shit. But I'll give him an idea I've had, and then he will make it into something that's actually tangible, like a thing you can hold. You can't hold an idea, but you can take that idea and make something from it. Or he'll give me an idea, and I'll go, oh yeah, well let's just do this, this, and this. And then you have fucking Joyscroll TV show pilot, or you have Across the Fell, or which is now called All In because we've rebranded it, you feel. So you know, All In was just an idea that Michael had, and now it's a physical TV pilot that people can watch and will watch, and eventually you're going to watch it on your TV. So,
And that's what the newsletter that we've been doing is about. Is just how the original idea started out as an idea, and it was a networking event, right? It was let's do something about a networking event because it would be really, really, really easy to film. It's just, you're in a room, you don't need much. Fucking hell, lorry's just trying to kill us.
Mate, that guy, and we were the bad guys in that situation. If I could see that footage on the 360 cam, the 2 lorries just gave us the biggest like, get out of the fucking way. Oh, you should turn left there, brother. It's fine. It's fine. We're back onto. Oh no, Wigmore's is all right. we'll go up again. Anyway, yeah. So taking an idea and following it through to the end. The ideas sculpt and change so much. Like the original idea is nothing like what it ends up being, because again, you go back to collaboration. Like you the more voices, the more thought that goes into something, the more it changes and sculpts. Oh, this guy's getting off his bike. Mate, this fucking country.
Yeah, but how?
This country.
That's what I'm saying. How has an idea that started out as a networking event turned into a game of fucking poker? Like that's what ideas are for. Is that you go, let's try and do this, and everyone goes, really? Yeah. Should we? And you go, oh.
You go left, over and left.
Right.
Okay, sorry, I was giving direction.
No,
I'm a director in many ways.
He's the director. As I said in the last episode, I rely on Ben's sense of direction to get me from A to B around London. But yeah, like I said, ideas. One of the most infuriating things about ideas as well is when people say to me, I've got an idea that you should write. And it's just like I said, I've got 1,000 ideas that I would love to write and I don't. Why would I make your idea? I couldn't think of anything worse than writing.
But tell me anyway, in case it's fucking good.
Yeah, in case it's the greatest idea ever made.
That guy's really angry. I mean, he's looking at his Apple Watch, he's so angry.
He looked I think he looked at his fist because he was going to punch you in the face.
He went, I'm gonna... You're gonna fucking get it, son.
Why have our lights not gone for...
They hate us because we're so eager. These guys are holding these guys back. You're holding us back.
But yeah, when people give me ideas, like, especially when it's friends and family, like, I love you and I'm going to listen to it, but a lot of the time it's about your experience. Oh, you should do something about this.
The thing is, though, I'm so fucking guilty of that, though, at the same time. When, like, people go, like, when I'm talking to someone about who's got nothing to do with the film industry or, like, or production industry, and they're going, like, and I'm giving them ideas what they should do with their business. Like, you should make fucking training videos for that. And guess who can make training videos?
But is that not giving them a way to improve their business?
It's also me trying to improve my cash flow.
So yeah, that's something that gets my back up. Being a writer, I just think I love it. But then I wish more people would act on their own ideas. They just don't have the trust in themselves, and no one wants to put the effort in to do something. To become good at writing, it took me, I don't know, about 5 years to even understand what the hell I was doing.
Yeah, well, you're not
honestly,
naturally talented like some people, are you?
I don't think I am. I don't think I'm even naturally talented at acting. I think I just work really hard.
You know, we know people that are just naturally just creative, and this is such an inside like little dig. But I'm like, there are people out there that think they genuinely are just naturally good at stuff, and then they're shit.
Yeah, they're not.
And they've got all the best ideas in the world, and they're all shit.
Oh, Ben, hang on. This is taking us back onto that road where we just shut the lights. Yeah, spinning.
And we turn around, and that is collaborating. Which,
we've just.
If you want to know more about collaborating, listen to the last episode. You can tell I've got an idea in my head that I'm just going with, and just like thinking it's funny.
But again, that's what I don't know. I think what I'm trying to say with this episode of ideas is that ideas are fantastic, but you never know where an idea is going to take you.
Yeah, and also an idea means nothing if you can't do something with it.
Yeah.
Like if you just have an idea and you go, oh, I've had an idea, but then you don't do anything with it, then what's the fucking point? You might as well just give up because you're just not putting any effort in. You're not doing the work. The idea is the easy bit, right?
Yeah.
Having a good idea and not doing something with it. You might as well not have had the idea.
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
Having a bad idea, and then working hard to then make that idea something good is fucking impressive, and it's fucking hard work.
Yeah, it is.
That was a lot of swearing there as well. Sorry, I do apologise.
Fuck!
Have you noticed that I stopped bleeping out the swear words in these episodes?
I did notice that because I swear a lot. And I thought, hang on, I'm hearing myself swear very often now, and that means that you've just stopped the old bleep machine. Couldn't be bothered, no?
It's so much swearing that actually sometimes it's really hard to get them all.
If we get demonetized because of it, then we will stop swearing as often.
Well, we're not monetized in the first place, are we? So,
Yeah, we're not.
but yeah. So I think my thing with ideas is that yeah, like you said wrongly, that everyone has one.
They're like arseholes.
They're not. They
are.
That's opinions. Ideas is people have more than okay, whatever. I'll let you have your version of it, but I just think that's wrong. You've got the wrong idea. Yeah, I think it's really important that people have ideas. Like, oh look, there's a skip on a forklift.
Huh?
Where are you going?
The guy told us to get off the road.
I'm getting off the road slowly. You go past him.
Yeah.
Gone past him. Yeah, it's how it's a tough one because I think I've pretty much said everything I think about ideas. But you could just brainstorming and coming up with ideas is really difficult, especially when you've got a brief. Like, the amount of times I've been in work meetings where I've had to come up with an idea for something, and you're like, I just can't think of anything because I have either no reference points or no passion for something. And then but then also you do brainstorming, you write little ideas down on a piece of paper, and you mix ideas together, and something eventually does come from it. And we work. We literally our job is ideas, right? Our job is having an idea, but then doing something with it. And and being able to do something with it and do something with it well is what I think our job is. And I think we do it pretty well, considering we don't get paid for it.
Yeah, and I mean for me that's the biggest thing with ideas is having the ability to write something down that's your idea, actually take it somewhere and go, right, well, what am I going to do with this idea? What does this idea mean to me? What is the premise? What is the theme? What is the tone? Why do I want to do this idea? And then leaving it alone. Leave it alone for 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. If you can't stop thinking
let it
about that
fester.
thing you wrote down, it's probably good.
Yeah.
Right? That's probably a good idea.
That's when you start asking other people's opinions, and that's when you start going like, oh, what can we do with this idea? How can we grow this idea? How can we change this idea? I think it's fun. It's all well and good to just bounce ideas around with someone, and then that's that's where the collaboration element of what we do comes. But sometimes it's nice to have an idea of your own, let it fester, let it ferment. I think is the better word. Let it ferment and let it grow. There's an amount of times that I'll lay awake at night, with having an idea, literally just before bed, and then staying up all night, writing it down or playing with it in my head and coming up with something. And in the morning, you're like, that was really good, and it's going to take so long to do it that I just don't do it, or you just go and do it, and people aren't as passionate about it as you are, which is also really soul destroying. When you think you've got an amazing idea, and people just aren't as into it as you are.
Yeah, everyone just goes, You're like, what? But
what? This
upside
is
down
amazing.
toilets, man. Everyone goes, I don't know about that one, mate.
No, I don't want it.
No, never wanted it.
And never wanted it. No one wanted them. And I think that's also that comes back round to it. It's sometimes you think you've got the best idea in the world, and it's not that good idea as well. I had an idea earlier when I was about doing a fully crowdfunded piece, film or something, but not just the money crowdfunded, but the actual idea, the actual film, the script, the cast, the characters were all crowdfunded, so people would buy. Don't steal this idea, because actually we probably will end up doing it when I force it upon Mike. Is that not only that people would buy the ability to name a character or to give a character their direction, or write a plot point. People would buy, instead of just funding the making of it, they buy parts of the film that they want that they would have creative input on. I'm going left here if you can't see me. onto Regent Street.
I'm in front of you, and I.
Are you? No, you're not, mate. I'm on Regent
Where are
Street.
you?
I'm just going past Hamleys. Just going past Hamleys.
Mate, I'm round the back.
Jeez. You're on Savile Row still.
Yeah, I'm from Savile Row.
Right, so come out of the Savile Row and then go onto Regent Street up towards Hamleys, and I'll wait at these traffic lights because there's a traffic jam anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm just getting round us an absolute bunch of taxis.
Cool. Right. Well, I'll just pull. I'm going to go down Conduit Street.
Hang on, I'm going towards Hamleys. You just told me to.
Yeah, but that's it.
Hamleys.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just. Yeah, go towards Hamleys. I'm just going to wait on the edge of this road for you.
La-di-da.
Yeah. Anyway,
La-di-da.
so yeah, the ideas would be funded, would be crowdsourced, but also the fund that you'd have to buy your idea into the film, right? So there's so many people out there that go, I've got a really good idea for a film. We'll fucking pay for it and we'll make it. Put your money where your mouth is and we'll make it. That's my idea.
Yeah.
Where are you? There you are. I'm rejoining the main
Where are
road.
you?
Can you? I'm waving, my hands in the air.
I can see you. Do you know what the most frustrating thing about ideas is? Has this ever happened to you? Where you think of an idea and it's going to be the most amazing idea ever. It's going to change the world, and then you forget it.
No, well, that is one thing that's really annoying. Do you know what's really, really, really fucking annoying? Come up with an idea for something and it's already been fucking done. And everyone's like, yeah, that's already been done. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And not just it's already been done, it's already, it just got done 3 months ago. And you go, no!
Or you come up with the idea for something and then the next day it's like, new show on Amazon. You're like, what? That's my idea.
Yeah. I've had an idea for about 6 or 7 years before I was even writing about a television show, and I don't want to say what it's about because there was a television show that was very similar to this on Netflix, but it was awful. They did not pull it off. So I think what I want to do could still be quite easily done. I'm going to gatekeep that idea. I'll tell you about it when the cameras aren't rolling. But there was another idea that I had, again, years ago, and I wrote it into a stage play, and then it appeared on Netflix as well. And the exact idea that I had, just played out a little bit differently, was Squid Game. We used to play a game when we were kids called The Price, and the game that was usually be thrown out by my friend Darren was what is your price to be spit roasted by William Shatner and David Hasselhoff?
His bag's coming
and that's what so I thought to myself, if people were in absolute financial desperation, what would be your price for doing anything? And then I thought, what about a game show? And well,
that's Running Man as well, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
But that's a fucking good idea for a horror film, though. If you could read The Price, I reckon you could make that into a really good horror thriller.
Well, I wrote the theatre show.
Well, right. So this is you're gonna watch collaboration and
in its element right now.
Is that
ideas and collaboration?
We know, and we've talked about this a lot, that horror is the lowest barrier to entry in filmmaking because the fan base is there. They're also a lot more forgiving on quality. Not that we would make a bad film, but they're more forgiving of low budget films. In fact, they embrace the low budget thing. Look at Blumhouse. Look at the guys that make Terrifier series. Look at Blair Witch, right? You've got they're a lot more accepting of unknown actors, single location things. So The Price actually could be perfect for that, and it's not as it's slightly removed of horror because I know you're not a massive fan. That's the kind of thing we could make for 6-7 grand, and people get behind it. People go, oh fuck, what would I do in that situation? And that's how you get that's how you make good shit, is when you go, people could put themselves into your film and go, oh, what would I do? How would I respond, right? And I think that's, you know, that something like that would work really well. And now you've got my fucking brain ticking, and I'm thinking, can I read that script? Because I think I might want to turn it into a...
As we ride past the BBC studios, on our right-hand side, having these amazing ideas...
I just want something in the middle! If you get that reference, then yes, brother. Just
leave it in the comments.
middle.
Comment if you get that reference.
What's that from?
Put it in the comments.
What is that from?
But yeah, so the price in terms of, like you said, if we were to then flip it a little bit and turn it a bit horror-ish, it's set in a dingy studio. And that's just, you know, like you said, that's just pure
like
low budget.
Like Fake Taxi. Like you make it like Fake Taxi or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you make it like, you know, you make it seedy and grim, and like you go, fuck, like, you know, what is what is my rock bottom where I have to go and do this? You know?
What have you seen that? There's an Asian film, I think it's Japanese, where it is so low budget that FBI actually investigated it because they were a bit worried that the events in the film may have been real.
Oh,
it's
wow.
Creepy.
No, that's great.
As fuck.
Oh, so if you know it, put it in the comments below. If not, he's going to tell
I'll send
me
it to you. I'll send it to you. We can watch it once we finish this podcast, because it's a very, like you said, the barrier to entry is a lot lower in horrors, because having something seem like it's actually real is fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Like
it's why the shark
is like.
Which is why the shark was removed from Jaws, right? Is because having no shark is fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it's it's Alien. You know, the first Alien film. You barely see the alien. I mean,
it's not in it, really, is it?
Not really till the end. Yeah.
Till right at the end.
Yeah, and that's so important. And
Sorry,
I think,
spoiler. Fuck. If no one's seen Alien,
I mean that film did come out 40 years ago, so. I think the the statute of limitations on spoilers has expired on that.
Okay. I just remember watching it when I was a kid and being gutted that there was no alien. I was like, where's this alien? This film's crap. Yeah, that honestly was my train of thought when I was a younger man, watching this alien film going, there's no alien. They're just on a ship. This is so... Where's Sigourney Weaver? Why is she not in this film? That's mostly what went through my head.
There you go. Yeah, great book. Yeah, so that's ideas. That's what we think about ideas. Do you have an idea? I've got a good idea. Listen to this. What's this little thing from our? What's the word?
Sponsor.
Very chilled for us. Usually we are dancing.
See, now that was an end of video sponsor. Usually we've stuck a sponsor in the middle of the video like most other people try and do, but that's not end of video sponsor. And again, like we always say, if you want to be a sponsor on the video, get in contact with us and we will make you a video, or if you've got something that you've already made, send it over to us. If you want to be involved with the podcast, just let us know and we can stick you in the middle of an episode or right at the end ship sponsor, and work with us, because we're all about collaboration and ideas here at Joyride and at Joyscroll and at Hellfire. Love the Hellfire. Up the Hellfire, boys.
Leave a comment,
yeah,
like the video, subscribe, share, tell me.
Let us know your ideas.
Yes. What is your idea that you want us to make? We'll give you one. We'll give one person in the comment will make your idea.
Yeah.
That will be next week's ad. Will be the idea that person's put in the comments.
There we go. Yeah, I was just about to say that we will make a kind of faux advert, a faux sponsorship video off of your advert. Sorry, off of your idea. How does that sound? Leave it in the comment section below. As Ben said, subscribe, like, and we will see you. Oh my God, not yet, because my camera's nearly fallen off. We will see you next time for episode 7 of Joyride. Until then, arrivederci.